When we are looking to achieve balance in our physical health and an optimal wearing of the physical body that we've been given genetically, we are what we eat. Nutrition is everything. I'm a big fan of using the word nutrition. I think the word diet and concept of dieting has just been so bastardized and over marketed in American culture that it's really hard to take any of it seriously. However, what is true at the end of the day is that our body is a temple, and all that we have physically is what we consume from the outside. And it is really important to make sure that we have the right nutrition for us. If you hear any kind of celebrity out there talking about how they got shredded for this new film or whatever role that they have, they'll tell you over and over and over again, it is 80% diet, 80% diet. Again, we're gonna stay away from the word diet. Personally, we go for the word nutrition, because this takes a more intentional and deliberate idea about what is going to work for us, because it is not standardized. All those same celebrities out there, the Ryan Reynoldses, who are just have more abdominal muscles and it looks like it should be physically possible because their body mass index is so low, they're not going to eat the same thing that we're going to eat that is going to get them shredded, that is going to get us shredded. It is all going to be different for everybody, because we all evolved. All of our bodies came about over time, over thousands of years of our ancestors living in significantly different ecosystems, in different types of forests and different types of grasslands, some even icy and cold conditions, or in desert. Because all of us have evolved in very different ecosystems over thousands of years as our ancestors came about, we all have these different gut biomes that like different types of nutrients. And they can be very specific, some of us. Some folks' gut kind of goes nuts when we eat dairy or nuts, right? Like legumes, or gluten, or oats, or stuff like that. Now, some people can eat almost anything and their body doesn't respond to it. And again, everybody's a little bit different. Now, if we eat something that our own gut lining and body just does not like, and we're prone to having an inflammatory response when our body doesn't like it, when our gut biome is not familiar with it and cannot break it down into nutrients. If our gut biome runs into it and the cells in our body goes, this isn't supposed to be here. Let's do what we usually do when we run into foreign bodies. We attack them, right? And the white blood cells go and they get blood vessels, allow more of them to get there, and they get inflamed and warm so they can circle around it and try to break the foreign body apart and kill it. However, we introduced that. That was food. That was, refined sugar, or dairy if we don't break it down well, or gluten if we don't break it down well, or sesame seeds, or whatever it happens to be. And then at that point, that inflammatory response can go all throughout our body, because remember, it's in the blood. And the brain, which is 80% fat, this is the highest conductor of electricity in our body. So if we have a general inflammatory response because we just ate a bunch of crap and we put it in our gut, and our gut is going, we don't like this, what is this, we're gonna attack it, we're gonna spend all our energy having an inflammatory response to this, inevitably this gets to our brain. And if we struggle with anxiety or depression stuff, we're gonna have flare-ups, and it just makes it harder and harder. So the more that we know what our body breaks down most efficiently and has the least inflammatory response to, we can make sure that we maintain a balanced sense of physical health, emotional intelligence, and really just stay tuned in to everything and allow our body to function physically and heal itself and maintain health and wellness the way that we're designed.